welcome back to another vlog. I hope you guys are all doing really well. In today's video, we're basically going to be spending the weekend together. I think it's the last weekend in July. The sun is shining, it looks beautiful outside, and I thought we could just do some lovely summery activities. I'm kind of doing them anyway, but I thought I'd just bring you guys along with me and you can kind of see what I get up to. There's going to be a kind of like gardening stuff. So I'm going to show you our gardening patch, the pumpkins we've got that are growing like insanely well. They're kind of monstrous. I'm going to do a trip to Homesense right now, so I'll take you along with me then. I also want to go to a garden centre and just get some flowers and some pots for our garden. And yeah, just give it a bit of a makeover really. So it's kind of like a garden makeover refresh, but like on an insanely small budget. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I want to kind of make do with what I've got and only buy like a few select pieces that we really need. So yeah, come along for the weekend and I hope you enjoy. Let's get going. Little baby. Oh, little baby. Hello. Hello. Oh. So I've just got out from Homesense, and when I get home I'll show you a few bits that I got. I did manage to find a few pots. I actually ended up spending a little bit more than I wanted to in there, which I'm a bit annoyed about, but they had some stuff, but not, I don't know, I mainly went in there for cushions for our sofa, and they didn't really have anything, and I normally always find stuff in there that I like. So I'm going to go to Dunelm now. I've just like driven round to it. I'm going to try Dunelm and see if they've got some, maybe just some cushion covers, because we've kind of got like the innards. We just need different covers because they've just got a bit scratty. You know, we've got 3 pets in the house. They get worn. So we just need some new, yeah, cushion covers. So I'm just having a coffee because it's actually quite early in the morning. It's like, what time is it? I think it's like it's 10 a.m. So I got here for 9 when they opened because I'm very antisocial and I don't like it when there's loads and loads of people around, and I just liked it to be really quiet and calm and zen. So yeah, I'm just gonna have a sip of this because it's really warm today. It is. Okay, it says it's 16 degrees. It feels a lot warmer than that. That's typical Brit, isn't it? It's absolutely boiling. It's 16 degrees. Crack out the Barbie. No. Let's go shopping for cushions instead. Just got back. I am all boiling and very thirsty. But I thought I would show you what we got. As I said, a lot of it is kind of garden themed, and now is the time to get it because a lot of it I've noticed was actually on sale. So I did get some really good bargains, to be fair. And I did get a few cushions, not exactly what I wanted, but we will get onto that in a minute. I hope the microphone here works because I can't put it up here. So I hope you can hear me. Anyway, the first thing I got was this plant pot, which is, I just think it's so cool. It's kind of like pewter, silver, not quite chrome. It's more kind of dark than chrome. And this was reduced to £8. I don't know what it was originally because they've kind of, oh, hello. Hello. Say hello to everybody. Oh. She might knock that. Oh no, that wasn't too bad. She's of that height. So Ember's about, oh my gosh, she's a year in September. So yeah, she's about 10 months now, but she's that height where her tail will just clear coffee tables. We also have wooden floors, so you can hear it like clinking a mile off with her little feet, bless her. Anyway, yes, love this. Thought this was beautiful, perfect for outside. It's obviously got a hole at the bottom of the pot for drainage, which is super handy. This is the next pot I got. It's kind of like, oh my god, this is like an arm workout. It's like a dark kind of glazed green. I really liked the sort of diamond pattern on it because it gives it a really nice kind of faceted look in the light. This was originally £12.99, reduced to £10. And oh, I forgot to say, I got these from Homesense. So if I was to buy this, retail price would be 24 quid. And I got it for a tenner. So I thought that was quite good. And again, it's got a drainage hole. Looks really nice. It's a good size for something on our patio. So yeah, again, very, very pleased with that. So I got these from Dunelm. So these are like, it's like, you know, those, you know, those things you stick in your soil in the garden? What's it called? A blue tit stake rust, which isn't very descriptive, is it? But it's like those things that you kind of stick in your flower beds and it just looks pretty. And as you can see, it was reduced from £6 to £1.50, and I was like, that's a really good deal. I've already got one of these, and actually my mum has one as well, so I bought one for her, which I'll put away for like her birthday or Christmas present or something. I know it's early, but when I see stuff, I like to get it, and there weren't many of these left, and she loves this sort of thing, so very happy with those. I think this is the last of the garden stuff, but I got 2 of these troughs. These are quite big, so these were £26 and they were half price at £13, which I thought was really good. But they're a really big size. Yeah, a really big size. That didn't make sense then for like 2 seconds. These are a really good size, and basically what we want is at the front of our house, we want to grow some honeysuckle up it. I love that plant, and it's also north facing that way, so we have to obviously be quite particular with what plants we use. And honeysuckle was recommended at a garden centre. So we've got some honeysuckle plants. And what I'm going to do after this is just kind of show you me placing stuff. If that makes sense. Some boring little bits and bobs that I got. I just got some pegs. Very boring. Oh, upside down as well. £2 for some pegs because we wash our washing. We dry our washing outside. Revolutionary, I know. Boring. And we got some scissors. Equally as boring, but these were £2.50. Again, kind of boring, but necessary. Next up, I got two frames. That's part of the packaging, don't panic. So they are basically like glass, like a black outside of the frame, and then the inside is all glass. So when you hang it on the wall, you can kind of see like, it's just glass around the edging, if that makes sense. Like the border is glass. And I wanted to use these for, if you saw my London vlog where we went to London for the weekend, we picked up some really, really cool pieces of art, which are basically like, I don't know how to describe them. They're almost like pieces of parchment. So the edges are like all quite rough and rugged. And you will be able to see that in these frames. So I picked these out for those pieces of art. And again, you can see me in a second. Come here. Do you like it? Do you like them? Beautiful. So yeah, you'll be able to see what I mean in a second when I hang these on the wall. I think we're gonna hang them on our, like in our hallway at the bottom of our stairs. I think that would look really nice as you come in, you see these 2 pieces of art. Pillow situation. That was really, really difficult. So I actually got 2 of these. These were, I think, £14 each, which is kind of expensive. bit more than I wanted to pay really per cushion. I feel like that's quite a lot. Do you like them? Do they smell nice? But they're kind of like a velvet, a white velvet with like black velvet piping, and they're a really nice filling. It's like that down filling, so they're really nice and squashy and kind of malleable, which is lovely. So these are for this sofa. So excitingly, got some candle. I love a good candle, and these smell divine. These are from Homesense. Those cushions are from Dunelm. I am getting too excited and not doing this properly, am I? This is fresh cypress and sage. Herbal, earthy and fresh, and it is coconut wax. So no kind of nasty chemicals in the wax. Hopefully, I think it's just essential oils as well, which is nice. But yes, this smells divine. As you can see, it kind of goes with the vibe we have going on. So this is probably going to be sat on our coffee table. And this was $12.99. Again, I feel like Homesense candles have gone up. I feel like a few years ago, this would be, I swear this size are like $7.99 one time. I swear they were, and now they're nearly double that, which is kind of scary. Then I have this candle, which I have had this before, but oh my God. If ever, it's just very fresh and kind of, it's called Forest. It says the notes are green and earthy with dewy green notes, wet florals and leathered woods. And it is divine. It's really, really nice. And I also think it's in a beautiful pot. Very aesthetic. Very kind of goes with our house, our vibe. And again, this is $10.99. I swear this was like cheaper not long ago. I'm sure they put the price up again. Anyway, this is the last candle I got. And this is leather, tobacco and oud. So the notes are black oud and leather tobacco with mahogany and warm musk. I feel like this is something I might use kind of when September starts. So we've got a month to, you know, burn the other ones, which are a bit lighter. But this is quite a heavy, deep smell, and it smells. It's just so like, oh, it's if this could be bottled, it would be a beautiful aftershave actually. Lovely, really, really like that. And again, it's very, very cool bottle. I like to keep all of the Homesense candle jars, because I say canisters, jars, and just use them for plant pots. Many of my plant pots are actually in old candle jars. So that's a very useful thing to do with them. And then the penultimate thing I got is a massive laundry basket. So our laundry basket has just been abused by the cats. So I picked up this one. It's huge, it's lovely, it's really sturdy actually, and it was on sale, so it was reduced to £19, which for the size, because it's massive, I was really, really pleased with. So yeah, I really like that. I'm going to pop that in the bathroom and get using it. Okay, so the last thing I got are some treats. So I've never actually bought food from Homesense, so I thought I'd give them a go. The first thing I got was some blueberry milk chocolate. So let's see what they're like. I'm just excited to eat. I'm not actually eating anything today, so ooh, they smell really nice. Okay, so they kind of look like milk chocolate raisins. They do taste like milk chocolate raisins, but they're kind of sweeter. Sweeter than the raisins, definitely. They're really nice, so I do like those. And then we have some milk chocolate pecan clusters. So, gotta try those, haven't we? Ooh, they look nice. Just a little. It is literally just a cluster. Oh, they're nice. I think I prefer those. Did I say pecan cluster or peanut cluster? These are peanuts. I can't remember which word I said. These are so good. Really like that. I'm not going to finish eating that in front of you because it's just going to take way too long. And nobody wants to watch someone else eat. It's a bit weird. And lastly, I got some matcha gnocchi. Don't know how you pronounce that. I'm sure somebody will let me know in the comments. Yeah, let's give these a go. I have no idea what these are. I was just intrigued. Oh, they're in like little minis. They smell very sweet. Like a little dough pillow. I don't know how I feel. kind of appley. Like the green stuff's appley, then you kind of got chocolate in the middle. It does feel like I'm eating raw bread dough, but I know that this is how these things are, you know, this is the texture of them. They are quite like doughy. Interesting. Anyway, that concludes our little haul. Now let's do the fun bit and let's kind of put it away, give it all a home, make everything look nice and pretty. Cue a good time lapse and some nice chilled music. Let's go. So I have just put the cushions on the sofa and I'm really pleased with them. I really like them. I think they look really nice and they go really nicely with these like bare ones that we've had in storage that I've just put away for the summer, but I actually think that they look better with these ones, so I brought them back out again. What I'm going to do now is probably just relax a little bit, and then I'm going to put the pieces of art in the picture frames that I got, because I'm really excited to see what they look like, because I think they look really cool. And welcome back. I hope you can hear me okay, because I am actually outside and it is a glorious sunny day today. Actually, it's absolutely lovely, but we're in my garden. As you would have seen, I have been to the garden centre and I have got the goods, and I have been sorting our patio out. This is kind of like, as I said before, I don't know if I've said this, we kind of have like two gardens. We have a front garden and a back garden. As you can see, it's an old Victorian terrace. So in one side of the gardens, we kind of have this patio, which I don't personally like. It's kind of like just a concrete slab. It's not the prettiest thing in the world, but I mean, in an ideal world, you know, budget being no option, we'd kind of have the patio extended and properly like paved over with some lovely slate ideally, but you know, that's not an option right now. Or you've got to kind of make do with what we've got, and it is quite a narrow like strip of concrete basically. So what I have done is I have painted it. Now I know what a lot of people say, that probably won't last, and I did paint it last year, but what I used last year was just standard exterior masonry paint, and I also didn't seal it, and that didn't last, so don't do that. But what I've done this year is gone over it again with some special patio paint, and I will seal it probably next weekend now, because I'm doing this on a Sunday and I work, so I won't have time during the week. But let me show you what it's looking like so far. So this is what it looks like now. As you can see, it's kind of this awkward, like concreted space. It's not that pretty, so I have put a rug on it. That's where we have a little bistro table. That's our window. And these are a few of the pots and the plants that I have been picking up. I've actually already had these two, but that's something I picked up from Homesense, and as is that one, and you will recognise the plant, which is in desperate need of a good old water. So I'm going to give that a water soon, I think, because look how droopy she is, the poor thing. And then this is kind of like the other side of the patio, and it's where I have put our two planters. As you can see, it's this horrible concrete thing. So I'm thinking of putting some sort of edging along here, because it's like a path that goes all the way down our garden, which we do use a lot in the winter, you know, for our dog. So yeah, I'm thinking of finding some sort of edging to go along here just to hide that, because it just doesn't look very nice. And you know, even paint won't cover that up. And again, we're on a tight budget, so we've got to make do with what we have. But anyway, these are the planters that I got from Dunelm that you will have seen previously. And these are the flowers that we have. So I found these daisies, which you would have seen me got from the garden centre. And this honeysuckle, which we're going to hopefully be able to train up the fence. Don't mind my gardening shoes. My lovely Crocs. That's the thought process now. So let's just get on with getting these all planted up and looking lovely. Oh, and just an FYI, this is the paint that I have used. I kind of thought it would be a little bit darker than that. I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit too grey for me. You will probably know I'm more of a black over a grey person, but never mind, it doesn't matter. But yeah, this is the paint. I will let you know if it works. It had really, really good reviews on Amazon, so fingers crossed for us.